former two-time Super Truck Points champion. And inside row 5, the 33 is Brittany Berard. Brittany out of West St. Paul in the car number 33, sponsored by FXR.
Gavin Paul on the loud pedal. He is good part of a half a straightaway ahead of Danny Stapp in the 7. Danny's brother-in-law in hot pursuit in the 5 car. Scott Greer is 3rd. The 92 car currently running 4th. That is Justin Brock. Rick Delane moves by Brock for the number 4 spot. 2 heats tonight. Top 4 will transfer with their point average transfer spots for the feature. Brock comes back after the run of Delane but doesn't make it happen. Staff up to the high side. His brother-in-law, the 9 to 5 car, Scott Greer inside. Looking outside this time as he comes around turn 4 and tries to put the move on second place. Staff. Boy, that race between the 7 to 5 and the 1, those 3 guys have got, I don't know how much modified experience between the 2 of them, but man, they've been at it a long time. Heller. Woo! Rare boy. Brittany Berard could be looking for a change of underpants here about now. What Gavin Paul is long gone with a hair straightaway on the rest of the field, but a good race for second through 4 spot. Danny Staff just not quite able to get inside of the 1R of the lane. 1 to go, 1 more lap to go, and here he comes half a lap ahead of everybody. He's your winner. How about a big hand for Gavin Paul in the MB Custom. Second goes to Scott Greer in the MB Custom. Third goes to the 1R of the lane. I believe that's a Shaw. And Danny Staff in a Masters belt, I believe. And rounding up the E-Bell scoreboard. And James Wall brings him to the green. Alongside of him, the A1 of Russo. We're going racing. What a race up front, the A1 of Ian Russo looking to steal that number 1 spot from James Wall, the 25, but look at Tony Casey. He has got, the A1 gets a little loose and gives the 12 car a bump. He goes from 3rd to 6th pretty quick, and that's on the outside looking in. Top 4 get their point average spots for the feature. Now Gio makes a move on the A1 of Russo, and Gio makes the move to second spot. Boy, he is humming. He's going to grab the lead here in about a half a lap. Oh boy, Gio is right on the leader's back bumper. Here comes Reed Emery in the 10. And look at that, Dustin Roll from the back of the bus to 5th at the moment. And I don't know that he's done yet in that 74 car. looking to make a pass on the A1, but it doesn't happen on the outside. He now looks inside, but A1 drops to the bottom, so the 74 forced to try the outside, and it works. He moves to fourth spot. 2 to go, and Emery in the 10 and Gio in the 48 have the leader, James Wall, in the 25 in their sights, but have been unable to make it happen up to now. Oh, Gio goes high, doesn't work, gets a run off of turn 1. He goes high again into turn number 1. It's 1 lap to go. If you got a chance, you want to take it right now because you've got half a lap remaining for the leaders. The leader is currently James Wall, and here comes Gio. He's trying the high side, and he's got him this time. Out of turn 4 to the checkered flag. Jerome Gio, what a nice job. Wow. James Wall gets second. James Wall brings him to the green flag. 20 laps for some odd reason. Straightaway. And the 1R of Delane is up front looking sharp. The Westbrook manufacturing 1R. But look at this, the 16 of Gavin Paul started 4th, and he's challenging for the number 2 spot. He's got it. Gavin Paul off the pedal in the corners, but he's back underway on the straightaway. Jerome Gio, after starting in the 3rd spot, is back. Oh boy, Gavin Paul hangs the right side tires off the racetrack, does not want to cause a yellow and go to the back, so he continues on at that red, white 16. Jerome Gio is on the move. Man, is he flying in that 48 car. Emery on the move in the 10 car, but Danny Staff said, no, not this time you don't. Staff running the bottom of the racetrack in the 7. Emery running the high side, which is extremely rare to watch Ward run the high side of the racetrack. Great race for second place, the 48 of Gio and the 74 of Roll. Here comes Scott Breer to make it interesting in the 4th spot. The leader is halfway down the back straightaway. Actually, he's got a whole straightaway on second place. Rick Delane has got a whole straightaway on the race for second place, which is coming by us right now. Great racing from 2nd through 4th spot. Emery goes to the bottom of the racetrack and tries to see what will happen in his office. Johnson's Whole Hog Barbecue and Westbrook Manufacturing sponsored on the 1R, but look at the race for the 2nd through 5th. Holy cow. That's a girl over there, number 33, Brittany Berard. He's running, and they may take advantage of those spots.
Advantage for Rick, though, Pat. No lap traffic now.
Back underway. He's got 9.5 laps now to make something happen on Rick Delane, and he's going to work. Look at Emery. Tries the inside of Dustin Wall, and he moves to the 3rd spot. You can see that dark strip down around the bottom of turn number 1 and coming out of turn number 4. The dark strip is where the traction is, and they're right on it. Although Gio is running up higher. And I'm not sure, Darren, but I think Ward Emery is closing on Gio in the 10 car.
I think he is, but can he catch the 1R? That is the question, because Rick Delane is just hooked up and flying, and now Rick Delane encountering some lap traffic in his line.
Well, I think he's going to be all right. He should be able to blow by that 33 car. That car is working extremely well, though, Darren. You said it earlier in the heat race, and it looks really good tonight. And not only that, he's doing a great job. You can have a great handling race car and end up with nothing if you don't know what you're doing with it. Ward Emery working the bottom of the racetrack, and he is definitely catching Jerome Gio. 4 to go. The lead looks like it's, pretty safe. But boy, oh boy. Top 5 cars setting quite a pace out here tonight. Emery goes to the bottom again in the 10 car, gets up alongside Gio, but Gio with a better run off the top of turn number 4. He leads them into turn 1 from that 2nd spot, leads Emery rather. The yellow flag. Staff, Scott Greer, they all have got to run at it now with 3 laps to go. Hang on to your hat, here we go. Scott Greer on the move on the outside of the racetrack, moves up from 5th to 4th spot, or 6th to 4th spot. Two to go, and Rick Delane continues to lead in the 1R. Wow, he has got this 1 car working tonight. Here comes Gio, he's running around the high side trying to catch him. The 48 car of Gio, unable to close the gap. Look at the race for 2nd place. Ward Emery on the inside of the racetrack in the 10 to 48 of Jerome Gio. Oh, come on. Yellow lights are out. They're going to go nose to tail here, and we are going to shoot out the final 2 laps. Let's see who it's going to be. It's one of any 5 guys right now, I'd say. Scott Greer again on the outside of the racetrack moves his way to 3rd place in the Napa Auto Parts Rod Fair Racing 5G. He's got to run at the 2nd place car of Jerome Gio as the white flag flies. Rick Delane, look at this. Scott Greer, the 5 and the 10 of Emery. What a battle. Emery in his office on the bottom of the racetrack. Greer a couple of car widths wider. Here's your winner. How about a hand for Rick Delane? Holy cow. How about a hand for your feature winner, Rick Delane in the 1R. And we're going to get Rick over to talk with Darren, and Like I say, he might not be able to share all his thoughts on the yellow flags, but he should be able to share some of them. Darren?
Thanks very much, Pat Mooney, the Interlake Mobile Welding DC-17 1R, a veteran here at Red River Co-op Speedway and in the area. Rick Delane, congratulations. You had a great lead developing there and then a bunch of yellows at the end. What are you thinking as a race driver in the helmet?
Especially being early on in the year, you just kind of want to get this thing over with. I thought we were I wasn't sure how we were doing exactly. I seen 48 and 10 were behind us, and you know, those guys are strong every week, and you keep giving them shots, they might get you eventually, right? So I knew I was kind of fast on that end on the top, and I was switching around over here, but that last caution, somebody dumped a bunch of fluid on the bottom of the corner. So on the restart, I went on the outside of it. And I was hoping that all the rest of the guys would pack it in for the last couple laps, and it went all right. You know, we're a little rusty. We haven't raced much yet this year, so first off, I just want to say my mom just had a big surgery yesterday, so this one's for her.
All right, congrats. Anybody else you'd like to thank or any sponsors that are new this year?
We still got all the same guys, DC-17 and Interlake Mobile Welding, Henley. You know, these guys are all awesome. Johnson Hog Barbecue, family. Unfortunately, Krista and Ashton couldn't be here either. Ashton's playing soccer in the U13 league, so we all got our things going on. I just heard that they won 3-0, so it looks like it's a pretty good night for all of us.
Perfect. All right, how about it, ladies and gentlemen, Rick Delane, your winner in the A Modifieds with a fantastic run in the Interlake Mobile Welding 1R car. Pat?